Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Welcome to this Conjuring Hunt short. Oh, dear God, what is that? Oh, forgot where I put that. Oh boy. Oh, what the hell's that? Oh, that's my sidearm. Forgot about that one. Oh God, there's another one. Ah, God. Oh, well, there's the little guy. Whew. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's his little brother. What is that? What is that? Oh, forgot I put that there. I'm always losing this. Anyways, that little funny's over. More comfortable now. Welcome to Conjuring Hunt Short. So this is just a little short to allow everyone to know that our next podcast, what it's about. But before we get into that, I just want to say it's a great Nebraska day. Unlike the previous weeks where it's been lows of 40, highs of 80, crazy stuff. Even getting down in the 20s tonight. So we got a good set weekend coming up with a lot more normal, warmer days out there. So we'll be getting the garden outside and everything and planning on that. So we're getting ready for that today. And also I have been doing some more research for our next podcast. And it's going to be over gun advocacy, of course, for a bunch of different gun store owners, including the ones that are in some trouble. Main one is the main case I talk about is Engage Armament versus Maryland. I don't know if you've heard about it, but there's a lot of messed up stuff going on there. Basically, they're saying a straw purchase was made. So, which is weird because they say a straw purchase was made. If you look into a straw purchase, that's a crime. That should be a criminal level prosecution, right? Well, they aren't considering a crime. They're saying, okay, well, we'll just sue you for $17 million. So right there tells me the case is off to a bad start with them because Maryland is an anti-gun state, and the Attorney General, the Schwab guy, he really hates guns. Absolutely hates them. And he could deny it or not, so if he wants, but his record could show for it. So anyways, they're saying you're doing a straw purchase, but we're not going to prosecute you for a criminal. We're going to sue you for endangerment to the way of life. What? Not even into the endangerment way of life of Maryland. It's to the endangerment of DC life. What? Anyways, so for those of you who don't know, straw purchases is say I bought this one through a dealer. I bought this one through a dealer. I bought this one through a dealer. Yeah. This one you don't need to buy through a dealer. You can literally buy stuff like this on Amazon. I'll just put that aside for now. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. And then I also bought this through a dealer. So, straw purchases are where you buy a gun and you sell it to another person, basically. And the dealer, they're saying the dealer knew that this was going to be a straw purchase. So you bought this gun, you fill out the paperwork, which on the paperwork has a box that says you aren't going to do this. Okay. So you turn that paperwork in, dealer looks it over, goes to that one, says, oh, you're not going to sell it to people. Okay, I don't believe you're going to sell it to people then. So what's the point of the paperwork if we're prosecuting for people for straw purchases, if we're prosecuting the dealers and the gun shop owners for straw purchases? For knowing, I shouldn't say for straw purchases, I should say for knowing about straw purchases. Because if we have the paperwork and they're marking it, no, I'm not going to do it, that dealer should already be off the hook right there. And it's just things like this that we're going to address in our next episode. And I look forward to doing it with you guys because there's a lot of information that I've been soaking up. I've been listening to other podcasts. I've been getting down on the research on the web and looking all these cases up. There's tons of cases like this, and it honestly surprises me. And we're even going to get into like banks, how they're handling, how they're causing bankruptcy to like gun manufacturers, gun dealers, or your local gun shop owners, and all that stuff because they just don't want them there. They don't want their dirty money, even though it's not dirty because everything's legal that they're doing. And it's crazy that because it's kind of like their loss, but it's our loss at the same time because banks they're there for money. Guns bring in a lot of money. Hell, I'm going to show you the guns again. about $762 right there. And that's without the scope on it, without the extra mag. This one, $550 without the extra mag, without the holster. This one was a pretty good deal. This was only about $220, $240 with the holster, and currently getting more mags for it. And this one also pretty good deal, $200. So, anyways, that's a lot of money there. That's over $1,000 for just me, and that's not even all the guns I own. I can go show you all the case, but I ain't going to, because that would take, you know, most of the day to do that. So, anyways, so that's a lot of money. Banks are stupid. They're losing out, but at the same time, it's affecting us because it's making us hard to have places to store our money. And a lot of this, I will say, isn't in the heart or the heartland of our great country. You know, it's happening in the northeastern part of the states. Obviously, it's happening in California and the great depressing California migration to these other beautiful states like Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado. Colorado's kind of a shithole at this point. I don't care about that, calling it that. Even Texas is filling it, like Dallas and Houston area. And there's all these other cases that are involving people from those states too. And I'm just going to point out all these ones. And what I really want from my listeners is to go out there and support all these gun shop owners. So I want you to support Gage Armament, and I want you to denounce all these anti-gun people, because guns are a way of life sometimes. I mean, that's the way I see it anyways. It's a way of life. Because I grew up on guns. I know a lot of people didn't, but I grew up on guns. And without guns, I couldn't do half of the hobbies that I do. I wouldn't even say half. I can do 3/4 of the hobbies I do. And it's not like the actual number of people that commit crimes with guns who are actual legal gun owners, or, you know, it's crazy, because I believe it's like 15 billion guns in the United States. And like 1% of that is guns that are illegal, or not illegal, but 1% of the gun owners is the ones that are committing crimes. That's it, 1%. And I get it, stuff like that is scary. And I'll get into more details on this and all the percentages of the number-wise with it. And I'll show you, I'll cite the sources and everything to back it up. But just go out and support your local gun shops. Go out and support Andy at Engage Armament for this case he's going through. $17 million, and you know they're doing some pretty janky shit. I'll just say that now. Anyways, this has been a great short. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing you guys next show. Rock on.